Let's talk about how custom fields enable member directory filtering, something we're really excited to share. The story here really starts at custom fields. This is what powers that filtering, and it's really two types of custom fields that make this happen. The first one is selection custom fields, and then yes, no custom fields. And since we already have some custom fields here set up, let's jump into one and talk about how that powers filtering. So I'm going to click into the selection custom field and jump down to the selections area. This is where we create the different selections or answers for this custom field. In this case, it's department, and we have a list of different departments for Dunder Mifflin here. And the first thing to notice is that this make profiles filterable by selection toggle is turned on. This is what allows this custom field to exist within the filter drawer and the member directory. If this was turned off, this custom field would not be shown in that filter drawer and the member directory. And then below here, we have all our selections. And you'll notice as I hover over them, you'll see this search icon, which is our filterable icon. And in the case of all of these selections, it's turned on for each one of them, which is by default when you create them. But if I didn't want warehouse to be a selection that could be filterable, I would simply click this to turn that off. The other custom field type that powers filtering are yes/no fields. So I'll click into one here. You'll see that this looks a little bit different. Since this is just a binary custom field where it's a radio button selection of yes or no, there's really no selections to turn on or off. It's really just either this can be filtered or it can't be filtered. So in this case, make profiles filterable by answer is turned on. This custom field would show up in the member directory. And just like selections, if it was turned off, it would not show up in the member directory. All right, cool. Now that we've covered the two different types of custom fields that power member directory filtering, let's head over to the Dunder Mifflin community here. You'll see right now that I'm in the member directory. We've renamed it employees. And right now there's no filtering. This is just our cast of characters here in the community. I can certainly filter by name. If I wanted to look for Pam, I could quickly find her just by entering her name. But then if I wanted to filter by custom fields, I would click on this filter icon, and then here you see custom fields like department, Dunder Mifflin office, and send job offerings. You'll also see this general list that allows members to filter based on some basic criteria here. And you'll notice that corporate and employee are custom language translations for verified and member. So in this case, if I just wanted to see who the corporate folks at Dunder Mifflin are in this community, I would select that, hit apply, and there we have Michael Scott. And I can clear that by clicking that X. I'll click the filter button to go back in. And then if I just wanted to see sales folks in the Scranton office looking for new jobs, I would select all of those and click apply. And here we have Andy, Jim, Stanley, and Todd Packer. Now you can see how creating custom fields of field type selection and yes, no can really create a dynamic member experience for your community where they can filter and find one another based on very specific criteria. We hope you have lots of fun with this feature. Thanks.